Okay, this is Rogue Mystic Divination, and this is for the week of October 13th through the 19th. And this one is for the collective. So, for Sunday, Monday, we have the Sun in reverse. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. And then for Friday, Saturday, we have the Two of Swords. So if we can get this visible. And hopefully that's legible. But collective, for this week, Sunday, Monday is going to make you feel depressed but happy about it. This could be the closing of a cycle that something has finally come to a head, and you can say that, okay, this is where everything stops and I can continue on from this point. This could be closing a chapter with your inner child about something that happened in your youth with either a parent or a family member. But don't let yourself become too incredibly optimistic because you still have some things to work through. There could also be someone around you that is going to see that you're happy and decide that they have something to say about it. And every time they see you happy, they do that. So either avoid this person or just realize that you have to keep your happiness to yourself. Any progress you're making throughout your life is for you. It's not for somebody else to have comments about. You're not there for their entertainment, and they're not paying you to know about your life. So if they decide to change that and actually give you something for your story, then you might consider letting them know something. But other than that, it's not worth you telling them a damn thing. For Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you will have choices, but these choices could just be illusions, poised to drive you off the track that you should actually be on, that you've been working to get on. And in that, you're going to have to realize that what's being offered to you is not something that you need to give value just because it's being given to you. Some of these things that are just being given to you without you asking, without you demonstrating that you have a need or a desire for them, could actually be burdens that this other person or people are trying to get off of their plate, and because they can't deal with them anymore. These could just be responsibilities dressed up as trophies and gifts, and in reality, they're just handing off the problem. So if you feel like you're overwhelmed by choices, it is going to be in your best interest to step back and see what it is that you woke up wanting this morning, or any of these mornings that people start handing these things to you. What did I wake up wanting? What did I wake up needing? It's probably just peace of mind. And if somebody is giving you something for free, chances are it's not for free. They're going to expect something for it later on. It may be next week, it could be later that night, it could be next year. Oh, well, I helped you out so much with this. Oh, I've done this for you, I've done that for you. You didn't even have to ask for help, I just gave you things. Well, they are going to end up using that against you. And if you haven't already entered into this position with this person, it's better off if you just say no thank you, I don't need anything right now. I appreciate the thought, but I didn't ask for this, and I'm not going to take it just because you feel like giving it to me. And for Friday is Saturday with the Two of Swords. You're going to end up having a decision to make that, and it may take you a few days, even beyond this week, but by next Tuesday and Wednesday, you're probably going to have your path set for you. Someone could end up cornering you and saying, well, you have to make a good decision as to how you want to handle something. Do you want to be in this relationship or not? Do you want to solidify things or not? And it's likely that you're going to have difficulty in deciding, but if you find that you don't have an immediate answer, that is your answer. You don't feel strongly enough to give a definitive answer on what you want to do with something, so it's best if you just step away for a moment and try and see why it is that you felt that way. Why did you keep being involved in the situation for this long if you didn't know where it was going? Overall this week, collective, thank you for tuning in. It looks like there's going to be some things from the past maybe coming up. People may start to come at you on Sunday and Monday and decide that, well, I want to give you this, and why don't you want to take my gift throughout later in the week, and then you're going to decide whether you actually want to continue having something to do with these people, or these relationships, or this job, or these responsibilities, because they may throw down a gauntlet and ask you yes or no. Next week, you may end up finding yourself looking for a new position, whether it's work-wise or getting back onto the dating scene, or even a living situation. So be aware of the consequences of your answers this week, and you should be able to manage everything, but it'll feel like you're getting whiplash from going from everything is perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden they're asking, well, do you want to get married or not? And you've been seeing this person for like a week and a half. Do you want to move in and take over half of the bills? And this is a family member that you're dealing with, and you're like, no, I just needed to stay for like a week and a half. And they all of a sudden start putting all of their crap on you, so do not be surprised if you go from being the best person in the world to someone to being the worst, all within the span of about 15 minutes. For some reason, I keep getting the repetition of 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, something like that, so I'm not sure how that might relate to you. But it might be something to keep an eye out on if you're looking for signs and symbols and synchronicities. So, but anyway, I do dailies, weeklies, and monthlies here on Rogue Mystic Divination, and I will soon be doing personal reads, private reads. So keep an eye out for that announcement. I'm still working out the kinks on how to do that and which avenue I want to go down for that. If you like the content here, please make sure you come back for your dailies, weeklies, and monthlies for your sign. And if your sign does not pertain to you or doesn't seem to connect, please make sure that you check your the collective reading for the same time frame. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you for tuning in.